So in today's video, I'm going to fix the slice with your driver forever. Right, so that's quite a bold claim, isn't it? That if you're somebody who's always sliced your driver, by the end of today's video, you're going to understand, and hopefully you're going to work through this and prove to yourself that you're never going to slice driver again. You might even start hitting a little draw with your driver, and you're going to start hitting it further and more in play than ever before. Right, so first of all, let's show you that slice. I'm sure you guys have already sliced the ball. Don't need to see another one, but let's just hit one anyway. So you can see that one setting off right, shaping out to the right, and that is dead. So we can see club path 4.4 degrees out to in, club face 7.6 degrees open to the path, and 3.2 open to the target, which is why that is set off right and then shaped from left to right. So we saw the numbers on TrackMan there, and the important thing to understand when you're slicing the golf ball is kind of what's creating that slice. So as the club's coming into impact, what we would see is that the path of the club is working from out to in or to the left, and the club face is pointing to the right of that path. So that is going to create the shape of the golf ball. Now, ultimately, where that club head points relative to the target is then down to where that golf ball sets off. So that shot I've hit there, the real killer with that is that golf ball is actually set off right of target to begin with and then shaping to the right. So some of the golfers out there that hit that slice kind of get away with it to a point because they still manage to get the ball to set off left of target. So even though it misses right, it doesn't miss as far right as the golfer who sets off right. So as long as you understand that kind of path and face relationship, that's what's creating the shape with the golf ball. Now, if you're going to fix your slice with your driver, as I am telling you that's what we're going to get you doing, the first thing you need to fix is the face. Because if that face is pointing to the right of your path, even if you were to swing from the inside, so swing to the right, if your club face is open to that, the ball's still going to shape left to right. And the way we're initially going to fix the face is we're going to take you holding the club as you would normally do. And from there, we're going to move both of your hands from their current position and move them more, as a right-handed golfer, to the right or into your fingers. So that will feel what we would refer to as a stronger grip. Now, if you're in your normal grip, an easy way of checking this is see how much you can close the club face and open the club face. So I'm fairly neutral. I can do the same both sides. So if I move my hands more to the right-hand side, if I do that same test, I can now close the club face a lot more than I can open it. So in theory now, that club face should be easier to come back pointing left. And I would also always suggest have a few practice swings because it will feel different. And for me, I can definitely feel how the hands work more through that impact area. For me personally, that feels like I'm going to hit it a long way left. For anyone who hits it over there, I think that would be a nice feeling, to feel that you could hit the ball to the left. So we're going to not change anything else in our setup. We're just going to take our normal address position, move those hands more into the fingers, more to the right on the club, and then we're going to make that swing. So we can see that one now setting off left, staying down that left-hand side. And we can see my club path was actually worse, 6 degrees out to in. My club face was actually 3.5 degrees close to the path. So definitely a different type of control and delivery of the club face. And we can see that golf ball now setting off left and actually curving from right to left, if anything. Now, if you're a golfer who has always missed driver that way. You might be disappointed that you're still missing the fairway with that shot, but I'll bet seeing the left hand of the golf course would be a nice change. So massively there, we've changed how that club face is relative to the path. So now that golf ball set off left and actually shaped to the left. So if we're in control of the club face, then you can work on your path. If you're watching this video, and particularly if you're down at the range or practicing doing this, and you've not fixed the face yet, you need to just stop the video, keep working on this and get that ball setting off left and shaping to the left. And like I said, the more control you've got on that club face, got to fix the face first. If you haven't fixed the face, this is really where this video is finishing for you. If you have fixed the face, now we're going to work on your path. Now, I think the quickest way, and this is where I want this to be instant for you guys, of changing that path is a lot, and I've done videos on it, as to how you can get dropping the club on the inside. You've probably got enough going on at the moment with the hands feeling different. So instead of you standing square and naturally being a little bit this way, all we want your path to be better is relative to your target, okay? So all we're gonna do is, if I was aiming straight at the camera here, and my feet were parallel, club aiming at the camera, and my path is this way, if I then move my feet round, so I'd be missing the camera right, now my path will be more from the inside. I'm not actually changing my golf swing. I'm just changing the path the club's traveling on relative to that target. And then as long as I've fixed that face, we should now see a ball that shapes from right to left. So then the ball has to be setting off more that way. And this is where, without being too technical, face to path is really important for where that ball's shaping. But face to target is really important for where the ball's setting off. So that's why we're going to aim and align in a different place. So we're going to move those hands to the right to give us that control on the club face. And then instead of aiming nice and straight, I'm going to shuffle more round to the right and then make that swing. So you can see that ball setting off slightly right, bending to the left. So we can see with that alteration at address now, the club path almost 5 degrees from the inside. We can see the club face 3.7 degrees close to the path. So that's going to make the ball shape from right to left. And the club face was actually just slightly right of target. So that allowed the ball to set off right and then draw back to the left. Right, so you've seen that shot. And I will absolutely stand by what I said at the start of this video, that if you do what I've discussed here, and you fix the face first, and then you change your path, you will fix your slice with driver, guaranteed. Right then guys, so you could see there, if you're going to fix your slice with driver forever, and I'm guaranteeing that if you do what I've spoken about there, you will fix your slice with driver forever. You need to first of all fix the club face, and you're going to do that by slightly strengthening your grip and just getting that ability to control the club face and get it closing a little bit earlier and a bit quicker in through your impact area. Once you've controlled the face, then you can get that path working more to the right. But again, we're going to do that in this video, not from trying to change your swing, but actually get you aiming down the right and aligning more to the right. Maybe closing that stance a little bit, and that's actually going to get the club working more to the right. And then as long as that club face is closed to that, you're going to start drawing the ball, or maybe even hit the ball dead straight. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, like it and share it, comment below and let me know how it's been. Let me know if this has fixed your slice with driver. I did say guaranteed, so like I said, it'd be interesting for your comments below to see how many of you have fixed it. If you have enjoyed today's video though, and you don't currently subscribe to my channel, please consider clicking the button below. Remember to ring that notification bell and then you'll find out whenever I drop a new video. Follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here soon. Stay in contact.